Let's quickly go over if these expensive signings have been a hit or a miss. And I'm not just solely basing it off trophies, I'm basing it on how much of an impact they had when they joined that club. Starting at the bottom, Cristiano Ronaldo's move from Real Madrid to Juventus for a total of 117 million. It was a hit. He scored a bunch of goals for them. He's in the 100 club. He's won a couple Serie A titles, Coppa Italias. Obviously, when it comes to the Champions League, they couldn't get over the line with Ronaldo, but it was a hit move. Next is Jack Grealish's move from Aston Villa to Manchester City for a total of 117.5 million. Let's be honest, Jack Grealish was just not the same player that we saw from Aston Villa over to Manchester City. For Manchester City, he had to play as a winger role. He was stuck in the wing. He didn't get that freedom that he had in Aston Villa, being the main guy for them. And since then, he's just not been that guy. He's helped them win the 22-23 treble, but besides that, not a great impact. Next up is Antoine Griezmann's move from Atletico Madrid to Barcelona for 120 million. I love Antoine Griezmann, but he just wasn't a hit for Barcelona. He had his moments, but it was obvious that he couldn't play the same role that he had for Atletico for Barca because Messi was there. Like, he couldn't play the same position as Messi. He had to play on the wing or as a striker, and that just wasn't his best position. Next up is Eden Hazard's move from Chelsea to Real Madrid for 120.8 million. When this move happened, I was absolutely and utterly shook because Eden Hazard for Chelsea was a complete and utter beast. But thankfully for Real Madrid, he just wasn't the same. Injuries ruined his career at Real Madrid. And ultimately, as much as he won trophies, he just was never the impactful player that they wanted him to be. Next up is Enzo Fernandez's move from Benfica to Chelsea for 121 million. He's still a young player. He's been there for a couple years now. He's the first team captain. Honestly, I wouldn't have paid that much for him, but he's still young. He definitely caused an impact for Chelsea, who just come back in the Champions League. We'll see what the future holds. Next up is João Felix's move from Benfica over to Atletico Madrid for 127.2 million. Yeah, flop. This guy just didn't do it for Atletico, and he's not been able to do it for any other team. Wow. Next up is Ousmane Dembele's move from Borussia Dortmund to Barcelona for 135 fucking million. Had his moments, injury prone, one good season, and then he left us. Next up is Philippe Coutinho's move from Liverpool to Barcelona for 135 fucking million. Yeah, it didn't work out. Next up is Kylian Mbappe's move from Monaco to PSG for 180 million. Massive hit, as much as PSG don't like him anymore because he left them in a free. He's had a major impact for them. Top goal scorer for them, won many titles for them. Champions League couldn't do it, but yeah, probably the best player they've ever had. And number one is Neymar Jr. move from Barcelona to PSG for 222 million. Yeah, but scratch what I said about Mbappe. This is the best player PSG has ever had. Neymar was a complete beast for them. Obviously, injuries also impacted him, but he was still the best player they've probably ever seen. He was just a baller at PSG. Prime Neymar was definitely at PSG.